Welcome to the Nameless Opera, where no one has names, only one-dimensional descriptions. For instance, prince, witch, foreign princess, so on and so on. Let's get right into the wonderful world of Rusalka. It was written in 1901 by Anton Dvorak, libretto originally in Czech. Let me know in the comments down below if this sounds familiar to you, if you've seen it before, heard it before. Is it a movie or book? Act 1. Rusalka, mermaid, falls in love with a human prince and wants to become human for him. Her dad, the water gnome, the king of the lake, doesn't really like this and kind of says... Rusalka then sings a beautiful aria, Song to the Moon, where she pours out her heart about how much she loves this the nameless human she saw on the beach. Rusalka goes to the most trustworthy woman in the entire lake, Yezibaba. The witch, or Yezibaba, and Ursula, Yezibaba, tells Rusalka she can become human if she wants, but she has to give up her speech and immortality. And if he doesn't love her back, she is damned for eternity. Rusalka, don't do it. No man is worth losing your voice for. We're opera singers and your immortality. It's not worth becoming part of our world. Rusalka drinks the poison potion. We're gonna go with poison. Rusalka then washes up onto the shore where she finds her nameless prince. I cannot stress enough about this nameless thing. Like, they're just nameless. She's giving all of this up for someone that she doesn't even know his name. Doesn't know his name. Or maybe his name is Prince, you know, like maybe he is Prince. Anyway, Prince, whoever he is, at the moment is actually hunting in the woods by the lake for a very specific snow white doe. That's extremely specific. Then he sees Rusalka and is like, ooh, a lady in rags. Gives her his coat and takes her home with him. What a gentleman, he gave her his coat. Act 1 ends. Act 2. Somewhere between when Act 1 closed and Act 2 opened, we have gotten engaged and we have invited all of the 7 kingdoms to come and enjoy a wedding party. At the palace, the gamekeeper and his nephew, the kitchen boy, are gossiping over this nameless mute chick who they don't know. Finally, someone's picking up on this namelessness. In the meantime, the prince is trying to get a little something before the wedding night, and Rusalka freaks out because, I mean, she just got legs, so she doesn't really know that much. Has no idea. And the prince freaks out, kind of just walks off, leaves Rusalka to her own devices. But since we have a royal wedding in town, one of the guests, a foreign princess, is willing to give the prince what he wants. My question is, if we have no names in this opera, how do we know that she is a foreign princess, and how do we know that she's a guest to this wedding? This isn't Beauty and the Beast. Not everyone's a guest. Wrong movie, honey. Does no one introduce themselves anymore? Does no one have names, introduce themselves? What is this? Hi, I'm Avi. So now Nameless 2.0 ruined everything and convinced the prince that she can give him what he wants. The prince to dump Rusalka and to take her as his new bride. And of course, since he's an idiot, he does so. And Rusalka is so upset, she runs back to her father at the lake. Back at the palace, the prince is like, oh, I'm totally in love with this foreign princess that I also don't know her name. At which point she tells him she ain't interested and she was only joking and who could ever love him. Kind of dooms him forever. End of Act 2. Act 3. Rusalka has gone back to find Yezibaba, and to just have a little heart-to-heart, a little chit-chat. But Yezibaba isn't really helpful. Instead, she presents Rusalka with a dagger and says, well, if you stab him to death, you can save yourself. For if she doesn't kill him, she will turn into a water demon and only emerge in order to kill people. Humans, to be exact. But Rusalka's, I guess, a bit naive, and she prefers to be doomed for eternity, which she thinks is a better idea than just killing the jerk. So she accepts her fate and goes down to the bottom of the lake, only to ever show herself again in order to seduce people to their kiss of death, literally. The prince is now back by the side of the lake, but not for Rusalka. He's still looking for his snow white doe. He then senses that she is there and calls out to her. She arrives and she is such a pushover or just extremely naive. Come on, Rusalka, what the fall stuff? And he begs her for a kiss. This is also the first time they're ever talking to each other because she was mute till now, but Rusalka's already a demon, and if she kisses him, he will die. And they both know this. But they kiss and then the prince falls down dead. He had it coming. Rusalka is clearly in shock from this whole thing, then thanks the prince for showing her what human love can be, goes back down to the depths of the lake to remain a demon. The end! Thanks for watching, and let me know if you liked the video and what other opera summaries you would like me to do. Remember to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Until next time, then. Tea got cold.